Hello everyone, Draken84 here and welcome back to another Balatro video. So I've been doing something new this week. So last time we played on the yellow deck, this time we're going to play on the green deck. And I've been playing on the green deck on my phone this week. Whenever I've been playing Balatro, I've been playing on the green deck. So gold stake, I've even won a few times. So I'm completely in the flow. So let's see if that helps. Right, I don't have to rediscover any mechanics or whatever. And you know what? One thing that I have found is that gold stake is just really difficult. You know? Also, I mean, using discards on the green deck is actually pretty expensive, right? Every time you discard, you basically pay $1. And I've kind of just cost myself the opportunity to make a club flush, but with the three of clubs it wouldn't have been 300 points. So, I mean, there's no straight, there's no flush. I'm just gonna play this high card and, well, it is what it is. Yeah, this is kind of an expensive first round, but that's fine. I mean, we get $4 and we are actually still more richer than we would be on most other decks, so we're fine. Now we just need a very good joker. I mean, a scoring joker. We need a scoring joker, and perishables are generally kind of fine to have early. And we don't care about the amount of money that we end up with, because we don't get interest anyway, so it's fine to just pick, like, to just spend all of our money. It's just completely fine. I mean, not that I'm gonna pick a splash, because although, you know what, splash with Lusty Joker, it could actually really help us. You know what, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, because we might just play a pair and then just tack on some hearts, and then we might just win earlier than we would normally. Well, there's no hearts in this hand, but I mean, the point still stands, right? Yeah, there they are. So now I probably need to calculate, because this is not a straight or a flush or whatever. It's just a pair of queens, but there's also two hearts. I'm gonna have to calculate this. Alright, after some calculation I decided to actually add in the fifth card to get plus 11 chips. And this way it's actually 464 if I calculate it correctly. Pretty good. So we could have discarded and tried to find a better hand, but I mean, this one was just exactly enough. So that's something you can do with Splash. It's kind of an edge case, but sometimes it works. Yeah, and here's the first rental joker. I mean, I don't think this one is particularly good, so we're not gonna do it. We could get telescope, but I mean, there's nothing that we want from that yet, but this is actually our final chance to actually pick up the telescope, so maybe I'm kind of just forced to pick this up, because telescope is so insanely powerful, and you can just win a run off of this. So, alright, we don't have any hands yet that we're shooting for, but I mean, I think telescope is so good that, yeah, we're just going to do this. Discards 2 random hands. Cards per hand played. We have the same hand that we had on the previous one. This is interesting though, right? I mean, we have two hearts. We have kind of a straight draw. But maybe we just want as many hearts as we can get. I don't know. This is difficult. Part of me just wants to toss most of these cards, like this, right? Just toss 5 non-hearts, get as many hearts as we can, just play a flush and be done with this. That's probably the best, right? Probably. Is this good enough? Might be. I'm gonna calculate. Alright, we got there, this is enough. If we open a planet pack now, we are going to find a Venus, which I don't even know if we want to. I'm very happy that we picked up the splash. It's actually helping us to optimize the amount of money that we're getting out of this deck. So, well, there's Brainstorm. I mean, we're picking up Brainstorm. Yeah, Brainstorm is insane. We need a good scoring joker to really use it, but I mean, we got Brainstorm. It's not even Eternal or Rental or whatever, just it popped up. Yeah, this should help us make the next blind, so let's just go ahead. We're very close to a flush, so let's just get a flush, maybe? Well, we're gonna use another discard. That's fine, right? I don't know if I discarded properly the first time, but well, here we are. We get +6 mult per card. This is going to be like 2,000 points. Yeah, 2,500. Great. 2 more rounds remaining on the Lusty Joker. We need to get some good jokers here. Well, there's the sun. If this wasn't perishable, then I would definitely pick this up, but it doesn't do anything right now, so... we could just get Jupiters from planet packs. That's interesting. Lovers, Strength. I mean, Lovers is interesting with Splash, I guess, but... we can delete 2 7s. What's our boss, actually? Cards round face down after each hand play. That's, I don't know. Interesting. I think I'd rather play Strength than Hanged Man. And I think that while the Lovers can interact with Splash, we're not planning on keeping Splash around. So... I'm just gonna Strength. I don't know, it makes our deck a little bit more consistent. I mean, we could open a Celestial pack and get a Jupiter. But we don't have any specific reason that we're thinking about wanting to play more flushes. I don't know, we can. But we could end up in like anything at all. I don't know. I'd rather just spend my money than save it up for something that might never come. So let's just upgrade our flush. It might happen, it might not. It's fine either way. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's interesting, right? We have a full house with +6 mult. Is that good enough? Well, let's calculate. Yeah, no, that gets us about halfway there. So it's kind of not even close. Oh, I was... but that's an interesting one, right? So what do we do about that? So we can just play this full house. Be happy that we made it halfway to the 1500s, right? It's like 720, so it's a little bit under halfway, but that's fine. Or we can discard. I mean, a discard costs $1 and a hand costs $2. So, assuming that we get more hearts, we should just discard all of these cards. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the 5 just in case I draw like a 4th 5, because then it should be enough by a decent margin. Well, those are not hearts. Not really all that many hearts, but this is a 2nd heart, and that should get us most of the way there to actually making this one. Yeah, I still think it was better to play it this way than any other way. Right, let's just play as many hearts as we can with a pair. This could just be enough. Yep. Yeah, this was an expensive round again. We need better jokers. I mean, we have a very good joker, but on its own, brainstorm doesn't do anything. Wee joker. That's interesting. So it's already plus 50 chips. Lusty joker is going to stick around. Honestly, splash and wee joker are pretty decent together. But the question is, so let's say that we sell lusty joker and then we buy wee joker, right? Are we going to lose in the next blind? I don't know. This gives us like, alright, let's say that we play like a 2. Then, yeah, I don't think that's good enough. I think we need lusty joker to survive. We definitely need to pick up wee joker here. Right, this is going to be a reason that we might win this run, but I don't think we can afford to drop lusty joker. So that's such a shame. If we could have just had $1 more. Yeah, we need to pick this up. We need to sell either one of these, and I think if we sell lusty joker, then we lose. So with pain, I'm selling this, buying this. Let's go. All right, we need 2s. But we're also just going to play our hands, right? Yeah. So this is 3 of a kind. It's 3 hearts. So maybe it's already enough. In which case, well, we don't upgrade wee joker yet. Well, that's fine. Oh, we don't have splash anymore. Whoops. We don't have splash anymore. At least we know that we don't have a 2. Some of these might be hearts, some of them might be spades, I guess. I think we're just discarding all of these. Well, you know what? Let's actually... Yeah, this one might be a heart, so I guess we're discarding like this. And now we have most of a straight. We are not drawing any 2s. This is a heart. Alright, I think we need to do this and then play our heart flush. We still haven't drawn any 2s. I'm so glad we have saved the lusty joker, but well. This is the last round that we have the lusty joker. Now the plus 50 chips really helped though. Yeah, if this wasn't foiled, then we could have done this another way, but well, here we are. Now we need a source of plus mults, like right now. So are we forced to reroll here? We might. I don't think Dusk does anything. Celestial Pack is unlikely to do anything for us. I mean, we just need a scoring joker, right? And Dusk is kind of a scoring joker, but also kind of not. Alright. Then we are going to buy the foil scholar. It's rental, so it's going to cost us money, but at least it's right with scholar and brainstorm. We might just get something going. I don't know. I'm going to open our Arcana pack just to find something good. The world is unlikely to be good for us. We do have 2s in our deck, right? Yeah, 4 of them. Good. So we want to upgrade our 2s and our aces. So what we can do is just upgrade our kings and maybe upgrade them to aces later. We're not really planning on keeping the scholar around, but there's a decent chance that we're forced to, so we'll see. Alright, we need aces and 2s. That's a 2. We can sort by rank again. So I think what we need to do first is just play a single 2. Is that bad? I don't know. Alternatively, we could actually discard like this and try to find something else. Right, another 2 or an ace, but we're going to... So, yeah, we might get to play the 2 twice. Play another 2. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, that's not a lot. Well, there's another one. Right, let's play a 2 pair. We're going to get 2 Joker triggers. If we survive this is going to be a very good run, but we need our aces to show up now. Alright, we're going to play as many cards as we can and hope for 2 more aces and then maybe win the round. This was always going to be a Hail Mary, but we just didn't find any plus melt jokers after that first one. Alright, make sure that we put the Scholar over here so that it triggers on the Brainstorm. We can't really get any more points out of this hand than just playing this pair of aces, so let's just do it and see what happens. Yeah, this is going to be enough. By a decent amount. Alright, we lost $3 and we get $0. Now we have minus $2. Yeah, this was the small blind, and with the small blind you don't get any money, and we used all of our hands, so... this is a plus melt card, but it's pretty expensive. I would have loved to have some money here. Well, we'll see. Maybe we will do better now. That's an ace. Right, we just need to play hands. I would love to upgrade Weird Joker, but Weird Joker will be there. And we just play the 2 pair. Maybe it's enough. And we can get some money finally. So close. Well, that actually means that we can upgrade our Weird Joker, so that's fine. Splash would have been so good here. Get minus $3. Then we get $5 plus another 4, so we are in the plus again. This is a holographic marble joker. I would love to buy this, but I mean we can't. It's impossible for us to afford this, so our options are either to we could always sell Brainstorm. That's not good, but it would make us survive. Right, selling Brainstorm means that we can exactly afford Marble Joker. I would much rather just open an Arcana pack. But this is kind of an impossible situation, right? We're so far behind. All clubs are debuffed, that's something. Just getting plus 10 mult by default. It could just win us the run. I don't know. It could mean at least that we are not just dead. So difficult. What would you do here? I think there's actually a decent argument for selling Brainstorm and just buying a perishable holographic Marble Joker. There's also an argument for just opening the Arcana pack and getting lucky on like Judgment. Do we want that? I think... Right, if we sell this and then buy this, then we survive for like another round. And maybe we Joker is just good enough to win us the run eventually. But then this thing is going to be gone in 5 rounds, and then After that, do we just lose? I don't know. I hate that this is rental, but well. If we open the Arcana pack, there's a pretty good chance that we just lose after that, right? We need to beat the boss. We are not doing that yet. I'm going to sell... I can't even say it without getting a little bit sick. But, I mean, I want to win this run. And this might be the way. I don't think... Yeah, alright. This is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in this game. There's our 2. I think I'm playing this first. We have an extra king. How much is this? I have to calculate. Alright, quick calculation teaches me that this is like 3,000 something, and that means that then we are about halfway there. So we might as well spend one hand to get to this point. Maybe get more 2s? Maybe get more aces? I don't know. I think I'm discarding like this, trying to keep the 10s. Maybe we get more aces and 2s. Well, we don't yet, so what do we do? Right, we can play the ace and play like this, and then we save up the 10s and maybe get a full house with the 2. Right, this way we get rid of as many cards as we can without discarding. We can just play the 2, but then we are unlikely to make our hand that much better. But I think we need to do this in order to win the run. I don't know. I mean, it's still a decent amount of score, and we lucked into getting another ace, so we get $3. We get $5 off of the boss though, right? The boss has 5 reward. So we end up at plus $2. Oh no. Plus $5, alright. The idol is not going to work for us. I think we need to save our money. That's a problem. Alright, what's coming up? The Tooth. Lose $1 per card played. Oh no. Oh no. This gives us a free shop. Maybe we need that. But then we don't get to play any 2s, but I don't know. I mean, the idol is unplayable here. We have $6, so we don't get to open a pack. Chaos the Clown doesn't really do anything for us, so I don't know. I think if we skip this blind, then we are probably not even making 13.5 thousand. So we need to play this, but I don't know. This is going to be a problem. Right, save up the 10s, I guess, and the ace. We're pretty close to a flush, though. We have upgraded our flush, so it's a pretty decent hand. Flush is actually better than a full house for us. So we could actually discard like this. That's probably better. Then we get to play our ace. Sure. Sometimes. I think we already discarded the 10, right? Yeah. So we would be able to play like a full house now. We don't. Oh no. We were favored to draw like any heart at some point, right? Yeah, we just need to play this. This is so bad. Still no hearts. So I guess we play this. hope for a bunch of 2s. That was a decent hand. Still no 2s, oh no. Well, here we go. Yeah, we're not doing all that well. Right, we're on $4. Misprint! I've never been so happy to see a misprint. We could open the buffoon pack, but there are so many stickers that could be on these cards. We just need a decent scoring joker. This on average is going to be a little bit better than plus 10 mult, so here we are. Alright, now we get to survive, I guess. I want 2s, thank you. Let's see how much this is. This could actually be very good. Well, not with the plus 2 mult and a misprint, but it could have been good. Alright, this should be enough. Should have been enough. Oh no. Wow, high card. We've played many more high cards than anything else, so whenever we open a Celestial pack, I think we do this. Should be enough. Apparently we're playing a high card run. It works with our Marble Joker, even though it's going away pretty soon. Alright, Golden Joker could be good, but I mean, we don't... At some point we can actually just sell the Scholar. Yeah, we could sell the Scholar and open a Buffoon pack here. It is plus 50 mult, plus 50 chips, and we're kind of relying on this for now, but if we can just get any decent Joker from this Buffoon pack, then we can transition out of this stupid rental Joker. I'm slowly starting to find ways to deal with rental Jokers, and the idea is that you need to pick them up when you need to, but then you also have to find ways to not need them anymore. The fact that this is foil and that we are still a little bit struggling to make our rents is kind of a problem, but alright, I'm gonna do this. We might lose the run at this point, but we have been at points where we might lose the run for a while. Supernova is very good. Alright, we're picking up Supernova. Now we kind of only want to play high card, I guess. Right? Then it's plus 9 mult. That's probably better than plus 50 chips at this point. Alright, let's continue trying to survive. Right, we're playing a 2 and a stone card. Playing few cards against the tooth is pretty good. We're upgrading Wee Joker, we're upgrading Supernova. We're still using Misprint and Marble Joker. Let's see how much this is. Ugh, that's not even close. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Because that was one of our best hands, right? But we got about 4,000. I don't know. Alright, I'm discarding like this. We could play a flush, but is that even all that good? Might be better than a high card. I don't know. Right, we have like this upgraded King of Diamonds. We have a 3 of Diamonds. Maybe, yeah, I think we should discard like this and try to hit a flush. Not really my ideal scenario with all of this, because it's also going to cost us $5. We have played 0 straights, so that's not good with Supernova. Oh, we are going to be broke for a long time after this. Alright, that was a decent hand. And now... a 2-pair and pair are both kind of the same. So let's play it like this. I think... I don't know. We're so far in debt. Alright. Time to finish this. Alright, Wheat Joker is doing stuff. $6. Alright. We're at minus $5 now, so there's 0 chance of us doing anything. But let's look at what we're going to see. Face cards are face down. We're fine with that, honestly. But we need to hit 25,000 points. I mean, we can do that. We're upgrading Wheat Joker and Supernova now. We're just trying to play high card as many times as we can, hoping to hit big misprints, and then after next round, Marble Joker is gone, so I don't know. We might lose there. We'll see. I think we need to use our discards. I don't need those 6s, right? Just play high card with an upgraded king. Fine. Maybe I shouldn't have discards in the first place. Discards cost me money. I don't know. That was a bad one. What are we doing? Because our high cards are slowly getting better, but they're definitely not good enough yet. Our flush is worth more points, even though we're not really favored to do anything with that. I don't know. We just need a good misprint, I guess. Alright, we're discarding like this. Then we might hit like a flush, or we can just play our high card. We're not going to have any money after this, but well, we'll see. Yeah, we knew that going in that we were in trouble, so here we go. I need to see if this is enough. It really depends on the misprint, because otherwise we could play the flush. I don't know. Alright, I calculated, and if we hit at least +4 melt on the misprint, then we make it with the high card. And I think that's a chance that we should just take, because right now we're just all in on playing high card. And I think that's our only shot to just keep on upgrading Supernova. I don't know how we're surviving after that, but I think we just... yes, that's enough. Right, now we don't have Marble Joker anymore, so we need to conjure plus melt from somewhere. We have -$1. We only have 3 jokers. Yeah, I don't know. These perishable jokers are no joke. Alright, how much do we need to make? 37,500 points. Misprint, I'm counting on you. If you don't cooperate, then we are going to lose. And this is interesting again, right? We could just play high card 2 a few times. I think that's all we just get to do here. And then every discard we don't use actually makes us money. Plus 15 melt, that's not enough. We have a straight. But I think this is the only thing we can do here, right? I mean, if we get like 5,000 points 2 more times, then we're not even halfway there. I mean, we don't have a choice, right? There's nothing else we can do. Right. I think we've lost. I don't know. Plus 23 melt, that's the minimum of what we need. Yeah, we're so far off. What else are we going to do? I mean, this is not going to be anything, right? No. Yeah, we were just broke from the start. I don't see any way to actually win this blind, because Misprint can't really give that much more than plus 23 melt, and on plus 23 melt it gave us like 5,000 points. And there's really no hand that we could play that is actually better. Yeah, we've lost. That's a shame. Yeah. Oh, I could actually have gone for more stone cards. You know what? I'm discarding. Those are not stone cards. It's pretty close to a flush again, but well, it's not a flush. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Yeah, we knew that we were very far behind from the start. We needed a plus mult card early, and we found the Scholar. But that's actually, right, this puts you pretty far behind. But by the time we saw other options for plus mult, we were just in trouble. Maybe there were other options, but I don't recall having seen a lot of them. This was a very interesting run anyway. I'm very happy that I got to show this, because sometimes gold stake runs are like this, right? Where you need to solve your problems somehow, and in solving them you sometimes create new problems. And on the green deck there's actually like a snowball effect, right? When you're doing well, you're not using a lot of hands and you're not using a lot of discards, and that means that you get more money. But when you need to use all of your hands and discards, you don't get any money, so you can't really get that much better. So having a good start on the green deck is very, very important. And we got to play with Wee Joker, which is great. There were some points where, right, we bought a Wee Joker by selling the splash instead of the red Joker. I think if we hadn't done it that way, then we would have lost on the spot. So yeah, I don't know. And selling the Brainstorm, I think that also helped us a lot. But as I said at that point, by the time Marble Joker runs out, then we need to have found a suitable plus melt replacement. Otherwise we just lose. And we got actually 2 okay plus melt cards. But yeah, the blinds go up so high when you're over purple stake that it's just really, really difficult. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Anyway, I have, and I will see you on the next Balatro video. Goodbye.